I am Xsampl. This is my lab.
Well, hello, people. Who do I sound like? Anyway, welcome back to my Minecraft server. This is Xsampl, and we are in the fort. That is right, we have breached the walls. If you remember, in the last episode, we came through this cheaty secret tunnel, which someone worked out how to get in to my fort. Well, that was because I haven't finished doing what I was doing. Eventually, this fort will be will not be able to be penetrated. Now, the original idea for this fort was to have the outer wall be self-repairing. But because we've gone with these stone bricks, yeah, it kind of made it a little bit hard to do. But I was thinking about having like an inner wall, which is a self-repairing wall, and at the moment I have, well, I started filling it all in with obsidian, and that's problematic because when you stuff up, it takes forever to get rid of. Yeah, so I'm probably going to have to cheat a little bit here. I'm probably going to have to log in with another account which has got creative and remove all the obsidian I've put in, and then build my little cheaty. No, not my cheaty. I'm going to be cheating, but I'm going to remove my obsidian and do my self-repairing generating wall based on a clock which will be ticking away, and the clock is in there. We'll go check that in a minute. And the clock will just keep ticking away, so when there's someone coming to attack the fort, you hit the panic switch, and the panic switch will start the clock, and the clock will start making the pistons be ready to self-repair the wall. So when they start coming in with their little pickaxes picking away, the wall will start generating. Alright, so I said we'd have a bit of a tour. Now, the only way to get in here is actually over the other side there. Now, I just wanted to say that when I leveled this ground here, this was all legit. And the hills in this area really were really huge, and they would have been probably higher than the top of that wall there, and just sort of like this all over the place. And I used TNT and diamond shovels to get rid of it all. And I tell you, I had no idea you could enchant anything. Like I said, I was a noob at this game, and yeah, and I did it the hard way, and I tell you what, it took a long time, but I actually did it. So let's just go a little bit this way, and someone left me a little monument over there. That's a little water feature. So this is pretty much it. And this is the outside wall of the fort. Now, I was going to build a number of shops and things all along here, and there's some shops over there. We started building a few, and I'm not sure what I was going to do in the middle here. At the moment, it's just green, and I like it this way. But might be like a little amphitheater thing. We might build like a coliseum maybe in here. I think that'd probably be the way to go. A little coliseum. Oh, about to get dark. So because it's about to get dark, I'm going to have to book it into inside and sleep the night away. Otherwise, we're going to get hammered by mobs. They'll be all over the place. So after we've slept the night away, I will give you a little tour of the first shop in there, and then we'll just have a little look around inside and have a look at a few of the little secret things which are in here, and then we will talk a little bit more about what I want to do here. So I think there's a bed bed somewhere down here. Oh, here we go. My bed. In the hall. Inconspicuous hall. There's a bed. And I'm going to sleep in it. Oh, good night. Good night. Oh, I had a strange dream. I was in a land of blocks. Okay, there's a bit of noise going on in the background there. Not sure what's happening, but you might be able to hear that in the microphone. Sorry about that. Okay, so we're going to check out the first thing was we're going to check out this little shop downstairs here. Now, when I was building this, Princess Emma Jane claimed her first shop. She said, this shop's mine. And so she actually came in here and decorated this herself. No help from me. And this is what she did. So, let's take a look. Got a cash register. I'm not sure what we're selling in here. I did build this though. It's a little secret. We really need to hide that switch, you know, somewhere else, but maybe make it a button. Little secret switch. You come down here into this secret little room. And now I'm not sure what's in here. A diamond block. Some meat and snowballs. Alright, what's in this one? Nothing. Yeah, so this is a little ghetto room. I'm not sure why all this glowstone's in here. Alright, she must have got carried away. And, yep, oh, we can get out of there now. Never used to be able to get out of there very easily. Okay, sweet. So there we go. That's a little shop. And so these little shops were going to be placed all the way around. And maybe, you know, selling different things. And, yeah, so that's where we ended up with those. Now let's just take a little walk. Hang on, let's just quickly have a look. Yeah, let's have a look inside the wall here. Now sometimes we're ambushed by mobs which have they're living in here. So there's some of the obsidian. Now this stuff goes pretty much is under every floor. And I haven't done anything under this one. So you can actually still get underneath this wall. But this is all the stuff, all this water was here, we just built the walls over top. And then so there was a tree here. You don't want to hear me talk about that stuff, do you? There's a tree, and there's some grass, and some sheep, and some pigs! But this tree was not here. I put this tree in. But this was a pond, yes, and this is where the pond was. Now, this is one of the first rooms which I started working on. Let's quickly, yeah, how do I get up there now? Okay, let's quickly go have a look up the top here. I'm not really liking that ladder thing there. I wonder if that's because of my texture map thing. I might turn it off and check that out one day. So yeah, just looking down, got a nice little view down there. Now inside the wall, one of these walls, we've got lava, and what happened? Even though the lava's covered, it actually still sets fire to my wooden fences, and I'm not sure why. Also set fire to my tree. My tree was a little bit taller than that, and it caught fire. And these two turrets, this one and that one over there, haven't been finished, haven't been capped, where the other two have been capped. Now you might actually not pay too much attention with the detail, but yeah, the other two have been capped and they're actually finished, but this one's not. So I need to still finish this stuff, finish working on this. Now yeah, so we'll go back down and I'll show you the secret entrance we've got here. And hopefully it still works and none of the updates have busted anything. But what you got to do is grab a block, any block, and yep, throw it in this hole if you can. Oh, you're gonna be like that, huh? How am I gonna get this in here? Oh, so close. There we go, and we've got some hidden stairs. So we've got 5 minutes to get down here, and we're all encased in obsidian. Now, I was a bit of a doof. I think I'm going to have to somehow try and replace it all. So yeah, there's a pressure plate here. It's a double pressure plate, but once there's a block inside this hole, it's on top of a pressure plate, and then that opens these hidden stairs. This pressure plate does the same thing. So if you're on this side, to get out, you got to come up here and biff a block on there, and then it'll open up and you can get out. Otherwise, no way to get in and out of here. No way at all with this obsidian. But yeah, I think I might change the obsidian out back to some kind of normal block. Got some chests over here. I mean, obviously, no one's gonna come down here. Okay, got some stuff in here. No one's gonna come down here and find this anyway. The only people who know about this are you and I. That's right. This is a secret. Now we've got some little rooms here. This is really interesting because now that I've got a decent computer and I can actually see, this passage used to be a little bit more hidden and you couldn't actually see here at all. You couldn't see inside here. It was so dark, but now it sort of seems a little bit, what have I done? Yeah, slow-mo heat on. No, wrong one. Now this kind of work of trying to hide this is kind of it's kind of pointless because now I can actually see. I mean, it's quite obvious, really, that there's something else in here. And so we go through here. This was supposed to be a decoy. Yep. There's a passageway behind there, and this is the way to get in. But when it's really dark, you can't actually work out how to do it. But oh, look at that! You can actually really get in here. Now you come to this door, and we've got a little switch up here. There we go. We can come in here. Now I never finished that. It was supposed to be a two-way switch, but because of the lever, it's either on or off. On or off. What have we got? Yeah, we might find some cheaty things in here. So that's just my chest. There's nothing cheaty in there. Some emeralds. They were legit from trading. A bunch of shovels. Heap of doors. Well, I could do with some more steak. Nope, nothing cheaty in there. So this was supposed to be my little secret enchanting sort of little camping area. In my little fort here, which no one was supposed to know about. And yeah, it's kind of old, and I kind of think I can do a better job. So yep, the idea is I need to get rid of. Whoa, what happened there? The idea is I need to get rid of the obsidian. Yeah, I think I was a little bit silly with that. Don't need to do this. And it's going to take forever if I do it manually. So as the door's still open, yep, we can still make it through. And the only way to shut that is to actually remove that block or let it despawn. But once it's despawned, these stairs will shut by themselves. So maybe we can just sit here for a little bit. Oh, that's going to be 5 minutes. Kind of a waste of time, really. Well, I could just sit here for a bit and watch it close, but you guys have seen them all before, right? So let's move on. Okay, so yeah, we do have other levels now. All the other levels are pretty much the same. Yeah, let's just walk down the end here. Actually, let's run. Am I running? That's not really running, is it? It's kind of waltzing. Yeah, so all this obsidian was supposed to be. I think we've got it all. Got it everywhere. So it's kind of silly, really. Don't be so silly, boy. Don't use the obsidian. Now, do I want to do this? I'm not sure what's behind here. I don't remember. Okay, that's the outside. Yeah, alright. Let's just break out. Oh, the sun's setting on another day. We have to find another bed. Right, so these cobblestone patches in the grass here marking out the areas where there are caves. And there are quite a few around here. There's a heap of caves under here. Now, you might have seen in the last episode, we looked at my version of the creepy temple. And my original plan was to put it in here, underneath, in the center, and have a little walkway to get down. But there's a couple of issues. One, it's too big. And two, once you put it down low enough, it gets into the near the bedrock area. And the lighting down there is just too dark. And you can't see anything, even though it's lit up with a million torches. Yeah, it just became a bit pointless. So let's just sleep this night away, and then we'll go check out the clock. And well, just had another bad dream. So pretty much every corner. I feel like I'm not sprinting. So yeah, these walls are hollow, and we have a few mobs in there, so that's what those noises are. Excuse me. So each level has, you know, some decent sized rooms, and in here I was trying to work on some kind of way of keeping people out, and I thought about filling this with lava, and then I ended up filling it with obsidian, and yeah, it's sort of really messy, you know. So that's why I want to try and go back to the automatic repairing wall. So what's going to happen is, instead of having lava in there, the mechanics is we're going to have a clock, and the clock is going to drive a piston. So let's say this is our wall, and you want to break through the wall, so you're pecking away at it like that. Now, when you might have seen a self-repairing wall, so when there's a break here, the pistons block will actually make another cobblestone block by mixing the water and lava together, and then push it up, and it will fill this void again. So it's filled, it's stopped. You know, it's come back again, and you have to have a really fast pick to get through. And so I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get rid of all the obsidian, like I said, 100 million times, and get rid of the lava, and just do that. And I think that's probably going to be the best solution for this. It's going to take forever. You know, you've seen out there. You've seen how long this thing is. It's massive. So let's, what I want to show you now. No, we've been down there. Let's go up here. Right, that's me trying to get rid of those. Trying to do the roof. There's beds all over, because it takes a little while to get around here, and I didn't really know about ender pearls either. Didn't know you could ender pearl around. Do I actually have any? Yeah, I do. Let's use some. So I didn't actually realise you could use them to actually get around. Whee! Yeah, so it's huge. There's a few things that we can do, and yeah, I want to do some more work on this. Now, I'm not ready to do anything on it yet, but this is what I want to ask. I'm really open to any suggestions. Sorry while I eat there, my mouth was full, talking the mouthful. I really want some suggestions on what I can do in here. This is a great space, but I'm kind of a little bit cautious about doing anything because of how long it took me to actually flatten this thing out. Now I wonder if we can actually sort of see. Yeah, so there's some indication of sort of how, you know, messy it is. It's all this messy, like little hills and like dips and valleys and holes and whatnot. So yeah, she was quite a bit of a task. And over here, I wanted to build some kind of like a little theatre, you know, like an outdoor theatre where people would come around and you could, like, you know, be standing up there and speaking, and everyone would be standing around, and, you know, whatever. And I'm going to tear that down But before I do, and I think before I end this episode, I'm going to go up there and jump off and see if I can make that. I am going to keep my feather falling on because I don't really feel like dying. Okay, so let's go take a look at this clock. I'm not sure if it's still working. It was supposed to keep going even though you log out and log back in, but yeah, it's not. And I had a redstone torch out here to indicate whether it's going or not, and it should be flashing on and off. And I actually really need to rework it because it's doing a bit of a glitchy flicker every now and then. Auto fence repair, power gen, do not break. Yeah. So that's supposed to keep going and keep going and keep going regardless of whether you're here or not. And that's it. So that pulse would end up driving the entire wall generation. Now it's kind of silly just to have one generator, so it'd be probably good to have one for each side, so that if one gets knocked out, you know, you get a breach on one side of the wall, then the others keep going. You know how things go when you're trying to siege. Yeah, so that's the clock. I'm not going to show you how it works. It's just a piston going backwards and forwards and powering some redstone. And there's some pretty insane cave systems around here, and you can actually just waltz through here and walk through into underneath the wall. And no one really knows about that, but I do. So yep, there's a lot of ways to get in and out of here. Am I gonna hit the wall? Yeah. Ouch. I want to go over. Over, on top. Over, on top. So yep. Once again, this is that space. So yeah, this is the cap. So that's what I've done. I've capped these two off, and that looks really nice. And inside these ones on the outside, there's lava blocks. So if you break one of those blocks there, or that one and the second one, then lava just pours down the outside. Now I thought that was a great defensive mechanism, but you know, clean that up. If it all goes wrong, it just takes forever. Lava's just horrible. So yeah, and I mean there's lots of places I haven't explored around here. There's some really cool looking hills over there, which would be pretty cool to build something. So yeah, this is something I started on, and I built this whole thing, and it just is not finished in any means. So yeah, help me finish this, guys. So just help me do that. So let's go over here and do this pillar, and then I think we'll call this episode done. I just wanted to show you around this fort because I said I was going to do that, and yeah. Alright, so let's get down here. So I think they might have even built the stone hut. No, I built the stone hut. And they left all this stuff here. I think they ditched the inventory so they could do this without dying. So let's... Oh, it takes forever to get up here. Whoops. How do you do that? How do you get up the ladder and then go... Is it... Yes? Oh, yeah. Oh. Okay. This is how to fail at climbing ladders. Everybody in Minecraft. So you hold shift, you turn around, and then you push S. Oh yeah, there we go. Check those squids dying. That's pretty bizarre, huh? So, yeah, you get quite a view from up here, and I think we went all the way up to the highest you could go. I wonder if I'm going to make this. So, we are climbing forever upwards into the void, into space. So, yeah, you know, I'm not sure how really to drive a YouTube channel, and at the moment there's not many people viewing my stuff. Now I probably expect it to probably pick up in, you know, maybe a few months. I haven't been doing this very long, so it's quite possibly going to take a little while before people sort of, you know, get used to this. But can I go higher? Oh well, let's do it. Why not? I wonder how high I can go. So my feather falling probably won't protect me here. I will probably die. So let's jump off into the wilderness. And am I gonna make it? Oh, I didn't. I died. Score 521. All right. Well, let's go grab my stuff and then head back to. Well, actually, no. I'm gonna call it a day. So yeah. So this is my fort. This is what I've done. Leave some comments. Laugh at me. How do I get out of here now? Let's just break this and jump down. Oh, no tools. I got nothing here. And I'm not going to walk to the other side of this thing to get a few things just to get out. So let's go. Let's go through the water. This is going to take forever. Ever. So yeah, guys, that's it from me. Ooh, and it's night time. Alright, so let's just collect our stuff and sleep this night away. Where's all my stuff, man? Who's got all my stuff? Can't leave my pick behind, can I? Alright, well, you know, sorry, I went a little bit silent there. I was sort of kind of thinking, what am I going to do next? So, way. Okay, so, which chest did I put that in? This one? Oh, yeah, this one. Why can't I pick those up? Alright, anyway. Let's shovel. Okay, so the sun is rising on a new day in Minecraft, so anything is possible. Now, I just wanted to say thank you for joining me, and please don't forget to like this and leave comments and subscribe, because that's the only way I'm going to build my YouTube channel, and it also helped me sort of, you know, keep building these videos. If you like them, I want to keep making them. So yeah, make sure you give me some ideas on what I can do with this whole thing. So this is just going to lie here until we get back to it. Now, like I said, I'm going to have to go and get rid of all the obsidian in there. And once I've done that, I'll be happy to start working on this again. Alright, so until next time, peace out, guys. Peace out, and make sure you brush your teeth before you go to bed. That's it. This is Xsampl, over and outie.